Hi guys, it's Zach and welcome back to my channel, and today's video is a special one because Dermablend has sponsored this video. Thank you so much, Dermablend, for working with me, and they were kind enough to send over not only their new Illuminating Banana Powder, but also 3 shades of their Flawless Creator Liquid Pigment Drops, and this has become my new holy grail. This foundation right here. One, it was voted Best of 2018 by Allure magazine, and it's oil-free, it's water-free, so it's good for all skin types. It's not cakey, and it has a 16-hour wear. And as you can see, this base is slayed. This base is everything. And then we move on to the powder, which I used right here underneath my eyes on top of my cheekbones. It gave me this warm luminosity, this brightness that I look for in a powder, and I'm obsessed. 1, it also has 16-hour wear. 2, it's never ashy. 3, it looks great on all skin types. I am a very pale person, and I think it looks pretty good. Granted, there is a little bit of highlighter on top, but still, it did not make me look too yellow or too warm, and that is what I need. And if you guys want to try it out, there is a link down below to both products. And a little disclaimer, this video is only a product-focused review on these 2 items. I do not go over any other concealers, blushes, highlighters, anything like that. It is a product-focused review. So if you guys want to know my thoughts about these 2 products and want to probably try them out yourself, then keep on watching. So along with the Illuminating Banana Powder, Dermablend was also kind enough to send over 3 shades of their Flawless Creator Multi-Use Pigments. Now, these particular foundation drops are oil-free and also water-free. There's only 10 ingredients in each of them, and they are full coverage. And when I mean full coverage, I mean full coverage. Like, 4 drops can cover the whole face. These are pure pigment, and they are amazing. Now, since this is going to be a base-only video, as in foundation, concealer, powder, there will be no contouring, there will be no highlighting in this particular video. This is just my review and first impressions of these foundation drops. Now, I don't have a Dermablend concealer, but I did get the lightest shade in the Flawless Creator drops, so I'm going to use this kind of as my concealer and test really how full coverage it is. And for my base, I'm going to be using the shade 10N, and the lightest shade is, in fact, 0N. So, let's apply to the face. I don't know what that was. Now, I am going to give these a quick shake, just to make sure they are all up and ready to go and be applied to my face. And I've not dampened my sponges. So I'm going to do that, and then we're going to apply. Okay, so before we get started, I'm going to do a before shot. Now, I do have some redness on my cheeks. It's not rosacea, I just have redness. And then I do have some dark circles just because I don't sleep enough. So let's see if this foundation can cover it. I'm going to do a smell test, because why not? Doesn't really smell like anything. Okay. Now I'm just going to do a couple drops. Okay, so I'm going to do this much. That might be too much. It might not be. And I'm just going to dot it on my face. I'm going to do half of my face first, just so we can, like, see the coverage. This might be way too much, because there's like 4 drops is the maximum coverage. Well, I'm a full coverage queen, so let's go. What redness? Do you? That, all of it's gone. This is, wow. Now, like, I know Dermablend is, like, high coverage, high pigment, used to, like, cover everything. But this covered everything. Like, side by side, okay. I have my shit together. I'm down on rent. The difference is dramatic. Like, oh my goodness. Okay, I'm gonna do the other side. I can definitely see where they said 4 drops will cover everything, but I want to cover like my debt. I want to cover, you know, my bills, which is also my debt. I want to cover, you know, my sadness. And overall, I just want to like feel good in my skin. Now, a little bit about my skin story. I haven't really had like problematic skin when I was younger, but as I'm getting older and, you know, I'm in school to be an esthetician, and I do basically different treatments every day on myself, clients, and classmates, and this would be great to use for like bridal because it's matte, but it's not like disgustingly dry. And since it's oil-free and also water-free, it's not really going to clog or cause any problems in your skin. So if you have oily skin, this foundation would be amazing. It gets better every time I blend. It gets better every time I blend. So now we are going to test the under eyes. And I don't want to go as like hardcore as I did with the base foundation, since it is so coverage, since it is so high coverage, and even though I am all about that coverage, I don't want to overdo it under the eyes, so I'm just doing that little bit. I am just taking one little bit on my finger and blending it under the eyes. And then taking my sponge and blending it in. Oh wow. This definitely brightened my existence. Like, look at this. I don't have any dark circles. Brent, dark circles who? Like... And since it's the same product as the base foundation, it's blending in seamlessly. It's blending in nicely. I honestly think the 10 shade is like a perfect match for me because I was always going for like neutral beige type colored foundations. And I'm a lot paler than I think I am because I got professionally matched at a store by one of my classmates. She works at Ulta. She matched me. I love her so much. Shout out to you, Alicia. And, yeah, I pull off ivory very well. Now we are going to move on to the main star of the show, which is the Dermablend Illuminating Banana Powder. Now, this powder is not matte. It's very skin-like. It wears up to 16 hours, as well does this foundation. So if you're going out for a night on the town, you have all these holiday Christmas parties coming up, this is definitely the combo for you. Lasts up to 16 hours. Wow. I mean, other foundations claim to be 24 hours, but realistically, 16 hours is something more realistic, if you know what I'm saying. Anyway, but it's not ashy. It's perfect on all skin types, and since I am so pale, it does brighten and warm my skin up a little bit, and I just need the tiniest little bit underneath the eyes, and it just brightens so much. Now, personally for me, right here in the center of the eyes and underneath, I like to use a translucent powder, so I'm going to apply my powder real quick off camera, and then we're going to set the rest of the cheeks with the Illuminating Banana Powder. Alright, I'm going to give it a little shake just to get some above it. We're going to open it. And I'm going to rub this on my arm, just so like you guys can see like how fine it is. There it is on my finger. Right here it is on the arm. And it is so smooth, and it is so soft, and it gives the skin a really nice illumination, and that's due to the crushed pearls that are inside this powder. And I am so excited to dive in. Okay, I just need the tiniest bit because I am so pale, so I am going to dust off any excess on the back of my hand. And right here along the cheekbones, I'm going to apply the powder. I'm going to do one side first. And I'm also going to blend a little bit of top on the powder that I placed before. And you can see a difference on each side. This side has like a warmth, glow, and illumination to it, and this side's more flat. And I am here for this powder, and I will probably be incorporating this a lot into my upcoming face routine video that I'm going to be doing, because my skin's been changing and I go from having a beard to not having a beard, and I honestly believe this powder will be an asset because it's skin-like and it's not too harsh. Even though it is a banana powder, it's beautiful, and I just want to keep blending, so I'm going to blend a little bit more. Alright guys, so I have the under eye set. The foundation is looking amazing. And if you guys want to try either of these products, I do have a link down below. And once again, thank you so much, Dermablend, for sponsoring this video. It means so much. And I think it's time to give my final thoughts. I'm going to do the rest of my face, and I will be right back. Alright guys, I am back. I kind of was just playing around with colors and glitter, and I kind of like this grungy type look. It's very out there. So my final thoughts on the Dermablend Illuminating Banana Powder as well as the Flawless Creator Liquid Drops. I give them both a 10 out of a 10. They are amazing. Like, I am impressed. Like, the foundation, oh my goodness, it is so full coverage and it has not cracked. I did notice a tiny bit of separation on my nose, but that happens no matter what foundation I use. My nose is just weird. The powder right here along the cheeks, of course there's highlighter on top, but right here under the cheeks, it is beautiful, seamless. It looks like skin, but better. This is definitely perfect for medium to darker skin tones. It's not ashy. Again, it sets your makeup for 16 hours. So if you have this and you have this, it sets your makeup for 32 hours. 16 and 16, that's math. 32 hours. These combined, who needs a 24-hour foundation? You got 32 hours with these two guys. This is an amazing product, and once again, if you guys like to check out either of these products, the link is down below in the description. And once again, I want to thank Dermablend so much for sponsoring this video. I love you guys so much. Mwah. And until next time, guys, don't forget to like, favorite, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys. Bye. That was awkward.